Spreadsheets are made up of columns, rows, and cells. The columns going across here all have alphabetical headings, A, B, C, D, and so on. The rows going down here all have numerical headings starting at 1, 2, 3, and going on and on. A cell is where one column and one row meet. Here, this is cell A1. Cells are where you type. The alphabetical and numerical headings tell you where you are in a spreadsheet when you click in a cell. You'll learn why this is important next. I'll place the cursor back into cell A1, the first cell in the spreadsheet. Do you notice this black line that's around the cell? That means that this is the active cell, and anything I type will go into this cell. I'll type something arbitrary. Days of the week. Since it's Friday, I'll type Friday. Then I'll press the Enter key to move down one cell, and now you notice the black outline is around this cell, and I'll type Saturday. Now, just as you can press the Enter key to move down one cell, you can press the Tab key to move right one cell, and I'll type Sunday. Oops, typo, Sunday. Now, most of the time, you'll probably type straight down columns or straight across columns, but you don't have to. You can type anywhere you place your cursor. So I'll go over here, and now the cell is active, so what I type will be in this cell, and I'll type Monday. One thing I'd like you to notice is that G for column G is highlighted, and 3 for row 3 is highlighted. Now I'm going to move the cursor up to the top above the spreadsheet to an area called the name box, and in the name box it says G3. That's G for column G and 3 for row 3. So that means that the cell address of Monday is G3. Now, if you wonder why that's important, because obviously we can see everything here and easily tell what's in what cell. But imagine that you've got a spreadsheet that's full of hundreds or maybe thousands of pieces of information, and you want to point something out to someone. If you know the cell address, it's a lot easier to get someone to look right where you want them to. And I'll give you a demonstration. I'm going to move the cursor back up to the name box and click in it, which selects the cell address. And I'm going to type in another cell address, but I'll make it a big one. M114393. Now you can use the name box to go to other locations in the spreadsheet just by typing in the cell address and then pressing Enter. And here we are down into cell M114393. Column M is highlighted, row 114393 is highlighted, and the cell address of this active cell is up here in the name box M114393. Now I'll show you a shortcut to get back up to the top of the spreadsheet. Just click in the name box and I'll type A1 and press Enter, and there we are back up at the top. Another reason cell addresses are important is that you'll use them to do formulas, which you'll learn about in another section of this course. Next up, the ribbon. Up above the spreadsheet is a large bar. It's called the ribbon. On it are the buttons and the commands that you'll use to tell Excel what you want to do. At the very top of the ribbon are tabs, starting with the File tab and the Home tab and the Insert tab and some others. Which tab you use depends on what kind of task you're doing in Excel. In this course, we'll look primarily at the Home tab and the File tab because that's where a lot of the commands are for everyday tasks. And I'll give you an example. Say that I want to create a new spreadsheet to work on a different project. I'd click File, then I'd click New. Blank Workbook is already selected for me, and I'd move my cursor over to the right and then down to the Create button, and I'd click Create. There I have it, brand new clean spreadsheet. Down here at the very bottom of the spreadsheet, you'll see 3 tabs, Sheet 1, Sheet 2, and Sheet 3. Every blank workbook automatically comes with 3 separate spreadsheets for you to work with. Well, that's it for this section of the course. In the next section, we'll look at doing simple math in Excel.